What's up? It's your boy Sage, and I'm back with another video. This is gonna be a short one today. Of course, they have like the new movement and everything, the new movement system. So, ever since the start of this brand new season, I wanted to do like a movement tutorial. It just took me a minute to like really get the full hang of like a lot of the new movement and everything. So, now that I feel like I kind of got a handle on that, I just want to do like a brief kind of like movement tutorial and everything for y'all, to help y'all get a feel of the new movement. As you can see, I'm in builds. I don't normally play builds, but I thought it would be easy to show how a lot of the movement and everything works, yeah, I'm gonna try and go to the city, because that'll be the easiest to kind of like show. Yeah, so let's try that. And I'm probably not gonna do like the full game because it is late, you know. And I just want to do this primarily for showing movement. I might like showcase like kind of like how you can use it in a fight or whatever, but like this is basically just for the movement. So pretty much like the four core like movement techs that we have, pretty much are the barrel rolls, wall scrambles, which is like wall running. You have your wall kicks, and you have your ledge jumps, right? So let's grab this. All right. So this probably wasn't the best place. I'm gonna try and collect some materials. I need to get a gun just in case somebody rolls up on me. So, bear with me for a minute since I'm doing this in builds. This isn't my forte. Alright, let's get some building materials. Alright. You're probably gonna come up here. Take care of this person real quick. Huh? Alright. Now that we have that done, you have another person? Maybe it wasn't a good idea. I wanted to do it in Christ! Like alright. So, now that we have those two things out of the way, I'm gonna start with ledge jumps, right? So, ledge jumps basically, you know, is just like it sounds. You're gonna go to like the edge of a ledge, you know, it probably wouldn't work well jumping over like railing, but any like kind of like flat edge like this, or anything like kind of like this, where they have kind of like a flat edge, that probably will work best. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna sprint. You're gonna sprint towards the edge of that ledge, and then right when you get like to the edge right here, you're gonna press your X button and then or your jump button, and that should successfully perform a ledge jump. And so basically a ledge jump, just like you just saw, you know, it will allow you to go a little bit further than you normally would be able to, you know, if you were just doing like a normal jump. So going through it again, we're gonna sprint and then jump like right at the edge, right, you know, before we, you know, come off the edge here. So that's basically how you do like your ledge jumps and stuff. And like if somebody's pursuing you or whatever and like they're hot on your tail, then doing ledge jumps and stuff, you know, it'll go a long way in allowing you to like, you know, jump across spaces that previously before this you wouldn't have been able to do, you know, because otherwise you just would have failed, you know, and got fall damage. All right, so we got our ledge jumps out of the way, so we got that. You know, most of these aren't really hard. The hardest one that I've experienced is like having to learn and get the hang of is the wall kick. So I'll save that one for last. But yeah. So let's move on. I need to find a decent place to show the wall scramble. The wall scramble is pretty simple too. Alright, so if you want to perform a wall scramble, let's get on top of this thing. If you want to perform a wall scramble, all you're going to do is go straight up to the wall, and you're going to, it's basically like you're scaling a wall or whatever. You know, I don't think it'll work too well. Oh, well, some ledges it does work with, some ledges it doesn't work with. But, you know, basically, if you want to perform a wall scramble, all you're gonna do is you're gonna go up to a wall that's vertical. Gonna go up to it, sprint up to it, keep pressing X, and this allows you to climb stuff that previously was inaccessible. You know, and this like does like a world. This does like a world of difference for movement. Like there are so many places, especially in zero build, cause that's what I normally play. That like especially hills. Like hills would be the bane of my everybody like knows that like at time in zero build if they're a zero build player where like you have this big freaking hill, big massive hill that you just can't, like you got people shooting at you and then it's too hard for you to go over, so you gotta like sprint over to like wherever it dips where you can actually walk onto it, you know, like that's basically like a death trap. But yeah, now thankfully with the wall scramble mechanic that isn't an issue anymore. All you literally gonna do is keep no, pressing your X button, you know, and you're gonna climb straight up the wall. So that's a new mechanic. So we got two of our mechanics down. Uh the next one is what is it? The oh yeah, the barrel rolls, the barrel rolls. So all right, hold on a second. Need to see if I need to take this guy out. Yeah, I do. Okay, I think he ran away. Alright, so to do your barrel rolls, all you're gonna do is you're gonna, like right before you hit the ground, you wanna press your jump button. Uh, I'm not really that good at builds, but yeah, right before you hit the ground, you want to hit your jump button, and then if you do it at the right time, and you should perform a successful barrel roll. Now it is tricky, and then the thing that you need to know about barrel rolls too is that there is a height limit. You know, if you first, you still will take some damage. You'll probably take like 10 or 20 damage even if you do it successfully. You know, so it's not like you always get completely unscathed. You know, you still take some damage, but if you do it from too high, you probably still will you'll still, you'll probably still, die. And I'm still getting shot at. But yeah, so that's basically a barrel roll. You know, right when you get to before you hit the ground, you're gonna press your jump button. Go back up here, jump off here, barrel roll. Wall scramble, jump off. Alright, so see, that one I didn't really get the timing right on. So jump off, barrel roll. You know, press X right before you hit the ground. So that's three of our basic movement types. The fourth one is a little bit tricky, and so like for the longest, like I would just run straight up to the wall, and then I'd do it like, like that. And whenever you go straight up the wall, you're always gonna go into a scramble, right? So in order to do a wall kick, you kind of have to do it at an angle like that, and that's why wall kicks are a little bit trickier to do than all of the other mechanics, because you have to kind of like do it at an angle, so yeah. That's why wall kicks are a little bit trickier. You have to kind of do them at an angle. But yeah, so it takes a little bit of practice to do, but once you get the hang of it, see, like I was trying to do a wall kick here, and I keep going into a mantle. But once you get the hang of it, you should be able to wall kick. Let me see. Yeah, you should be able to wall kick off of any surface. It takes a little bit of practice. Even kind of like getting the hang of it now, I still kind of struggle to completely, be consistent with it and everything. But that's basically like your new movement and everything. And you could, once you really get your wall kicks and stuff down, like you really can like, you know, shake someone, in terms of movement and stuff. But yeah, I've really been loving the new movement. It comes very much so in handy, when it comes to, like, getting out of dodge, when it comes to shaking people up, shaking people off. See, watch. Ah, crap. I keep going into a mantle. Why do I keep going into a mantle? Alright. Alright. There we go. That was a less uh, that was a less smooth way of kind of like demonstrating what I was trying to explain, because I don't have the movement down all the way, but like once you really get it down, then in the middle of a fight, you come wall kick around them, like get them from the back and everything, and it really helps for taking people by surprise. It helps to mitigate fall damage. It helps to add more like maneuverability, that you previously didn't have, and it makes like getting in and out of fights a lot easier than it previously used to be. You know, bruh. Huh? Bruh, I was right under my shockwaves. Why are my shockwaves not working? I was right under my shockwaves. I have no intention of winning this, because this is just like mainly just for the movement and everything. Why did they do this? Yep. So, that's pretty much your movement. It just takes a whole lot of work getting these wall kicks down, cause you gotta do it at the right angle. You almost gotta kind of like be, yeah, slanted to the side a little bit, and it's tricky to do. But once you really get the hang of it, you'll be a menace. You know. I guess we can finish this round up, and that'll be that. So let's see if we can find some more people. Alright. I really like a lot of the different, like power-ups and stuff like that they have up in here. From the sprites to the booms to, the Oni mask and stuff. They really, they hit this out of the park. Alright. Who knows? I mean, I might even clutch a build to win. This isn't even my arena. I need one of those samurai swords. Yeah, that ain't good. That is not good at all. See if I can find one of those samurai swords. Alright, got some shockwave grenades. Well, I'm dead. Alright. Like I said, that wasn't really for like the gameplay. This was mainly just for like the movement and everything. But Like the movement kind of like it's not really that difficult, you know. Everything, but I would say pretty much the wall kicks. The wall kicks probably are like what like takes the most practice and everything, but like the movement is simple. It's simple, but when you really get the hang of it and you start like implementing that movement in your gameplay, like the skill ceiling, the potential for the skill ceiling for like movement in high intensity games and stuff like that, like in higher tier lobbies, like I imagine like the skill ceiling is out the wazoo, just like, jumping off of buildings and, then you can do your barrel roll to mitigate your fall damage and then quickly sprinting out of dodge. I mean, especially with the Tokyo theme, like kind of like Japan theme season with the city and everything. It's real easy to like jump off a building, do a barrel roll, then duck like in a nearby building. And if the person doesn't see you, if you manage to like break line of sight long enough, then they literally won't know where you went. So it's a really good way to disengage fights if you get like in a pinch and you about to die or something, especially in rank. You know, it's really good if you get really good at the movement and you able to really capitalize on it and use it, you know then the potential is really good, when it comes to gameplay and everything. And I from the map from the map to the new movement mechanics, to the theme, to the mythics, to the weapons, to the power ups and stuff, to the like the characters, and they really cook with this season.